So it was funny because I'm at this intersection. So the long trail runs with the Appalachian Trail for the first 100 miles. I zeroed in Rutland yesterday, back on trail. So 1 mile off the Rutland trailhead is the intersection where the Appalachian Trail splits off, goes to the right and to New Hampshire and up through Maine, and then the long trail goes to the left and up to the border of Canada, which is the trail I'm on. So there's about 170 miles left. This is what the intersection looks like. They're both white blaze trails. So just last year, I went that way. And this year, I'm going this way. So it says right here, Main Junction, Willard Gap, AT-LT. Kind of bittersweet going to the left, but talked to a bunch of through hikers, both north and south. I think the bubble's going to be here in about a month. So I guess this is the way I'm going. 173 miles. There's another hiker. Let's see what he's doing. Good place to take a break. I usually just throw my sit pad on a rock. The old backpack. The trail just sort of meanders up through this way. And then this said view of pond. So I'm gonna take a break here and view the pond. Stopping for about maybe an hour, taking a brunch, I guess. Breakfast, lunch. David, Logan Shelter, I think this is it. It's about a quarter mile off trail. I filtered some water, which is super cold, icy spring water. And I have some water boiling. And then 3 things of oatmeal. Put the water right in the pouch. The old trusty spoon. That'll be lunch. I'll just sort of sit in this store. Oh, this is kind of crazy. The shelter's got like a little... I don't even want to go in here. It's so dark. Okay, I'll go in. Ooh, I don't know if I'd want to sleep in here. There's the logbook. I suppose I should sign that. Wait. That's it. This will be lunch, breakfast. Wait. Just going up a big root ball. It drops right down there. Yikes. It's right in the middle of about a 2-hour climb. Sitting on this perfect birch log. That's what the trail looks like. We're on the top of a 4,000 footer with no view. So after mile 125, it turns into just a bunch of 3,000 and 4,000 foot climbs, one after the other. So I'm going to have to, I have the days, I have enough days to finish, but I'm gonna have to change my plans. I thought I could even do, 12 miles a day. I might not be able to do that with all these climbs. So I'm gonna have a new strategy of going from maybe almost shelter to shelter, because I was talking to a guy coming southbound and he said there are 0 stealth spots in between the shelters. I gotta believe them. You know, I'm gonna find 1 or 2, but nothing you can count on. And then he was saying that the water was unreliable as well, except for at the shelters, except for one, which I don't know which one that is yet. I think it's the one with the well. You have to prime the pump, or something like that. I've read about that. But I want to change my game plan way up, even if I hike shorter days. You know, all these climbs. That's the only way I'm going to be. And then I'll have to pick an extra town or two and do a hitchhike in, and just grab food and then come back out. So there's going to be a little extra hitchhiking, which I don't like, but that's the new plan. Again, I have the days to do it, so see what happens. But boy, it's a different game now. I can see the terrain's going to change. I mean, that's nothing, but been climbing all morning. Finally got a view. Pretty. They're really working this run. That's the ski patrol hut. Snowball Summit. And they've actually piled this rock and ran over it a few times. And then I guess that's where the run's gonna be. Wow, blue sky. I can't believe it. That's what it looks like this morning. Rained all night long, downpour. I woke up in a puddle. And it started out in the rain, so I took the wrong turn. Wound up way down this. Hell, I can't believe the sun is out. I'm so tired. I've been out, what, 5 nights? Too many. It's crazy. Pretty cool, that's just clearing off. This was socked in 25 seconds ago. This is complete socked in fog. Pretty cool. This is some tough hiking. It's just puddles, so you're constantly jumping. I mean, I've got wet feet, so it doesn't really matter, but I mean, it's just, you know, how do you get around some of this stuff? Oh, wait. Oh, I just got a soaker there. I mean, it's pretty, but geez, that's H'er. Really pretty. But it's just wet. Okay. Going up Mount Abraham. Oh my God. It's been straight up for an hour and a half. Halfway up Mount Abraham. This is home for the night. This is the trail that goes straight down, and then and this goes straight up, and that goes around the corner, and just I caught this just as the sun's starting to burn off. The clouds is on top of Mount Abram. It just cleared a second ago. There we go. Boom. It's just gonna keep clearing rapidly. The sign's right up there. That's what I just hiked up over. I believe you can camp and that you can see that little ski patrol hut. This comes out on a big flat peak, so there's a cable there and a pulley. Looks like we're gonna go maybe just on the other side of this. That's what that looks like right there. Pretty sure there's people sleeping in there. That's solar down there. Look at this. That's got to be some kind of solar setup, some kind of reflective something. Boy, it's a pretty unique view. Like a skier's lodge almost. I think they let you use this or whatever, but right now I'm taking a break. So we're just gonna have some chicken risotto. Then I go that way. I can actually smell these wildflowers walking past them. Literally smell them. Just took a break. I think I've been in the woods for 6 days. I'm gonna take a 0 at Waitsfield. Waitsfield, I think. And do a resupply and then change up my strategy a little bit. Maybe definitely hike shorter days, even if I'm at the shelter at 12 o'clock, I don't care. Too much climbing. I'm just getting ready to go over my second 4,000 footer today. And it gets really rocky up there. I mean, it goes above tree line and it's just no man's land. I mean, pretty views. Today's been, I mean, how pretty is this? My God. Anyway, grateful I can do this, that's for sure. Whatever resort that is, I'm all the way up their lift. See what this looks like. Here's their sophisticated locking system. No, I'm not going to do that, but that's what that looks like inside. Just looks like a ride at Disney World. Start, stop, emergency stop, and a seat and a heater. Look at the heater on the back wall. Anyway, okay, let me find out where this trail is. I know this camera, I'm wigging the camera around wildly, but it is pretty up here. I'm 100% sure that that is Mount Washington in New Hampshire, which I went up and over last year. It's the, ooh, pretty big valley. Again, I'm on some ski run. They're actually working on it down, all the way down there. They're actually working on it. It's funny, I just came down this without even really thinking. It might be 20, 30 feet up there. Yeah. And a ladder to boot. And then it goes into some iron rungs. Here's this cool little shelter here. I mean, this is on a serious down with all those bars and stuff like that. I don't know about the water, but boy, this view sure is cool right off the front porch of this thing. I mean, I don't think I've had a view like this whole trip. And then that shelter sits right there. How cool is that?